Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another edition of How I See It. Now, just got to watching the Jada Pinkett Smith interview on Sway in the Morning. I wanted to point out where she states that she was a drug dealer in the very beginning, which to me, I'm just like, that's a lie. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. There's no way that you are on a show that is hosted, basically produced, directed by none other than Cosby, and you are doing something you ain't supposed to be doing because Cosby ain't paying you enough. The struggle is real out there that y'all have to be selling. I don't believe that at all. Look, I think that this, just the way I see it, is she stated it was about survival. Now, whenever you are guided by somebody like Cosby, a lot of y'all never fell. She was on a different world for how many look, how many seasons, y'all? I know, because I was an avid watcher, okay? It's a different world than where you come from. Look, I watched all them episodes, like from front to back. I am a Cree Summer hardcore fan, okay? Follow her into the cartoon scene. Look, I just got talking. I used to dream about working with Cosby when I was a kid. I could be that little Miss Kid. Girl. So anyway, I don't buy it. I don't buy it for not 1 minute. You was a drug dealer. What kind? What kind? Even though you was little, you never looked skitsy. So I know it wasn't cocaine. You wasn't little and you wasn't skitsy, so I know it wasn't speed. You never really looked tired and stuff. You had maybe an attitude. Maybe it was herb. Okay, maybe it was herb. But little girl, you wasn't packing no pounds on you. You was maybe slinging some dimes or something on the set, but you wasn't doing nothing hardcore, maybe. Look, I can't even see you switching up, you know what I mean, no Spanish fly for Dr. Cosby. I can't. I just can't see you doing it. I can't see a cute little girl like you. Practically the scripts are open for you, like open audition. If Jada Pinkett shows up, she gonna get the part. You know what I mean? I seen you on Shame. Like, you grew, and ain't nothing stopped you. I cannot believe, not for 1 minute, there's not a fiber in my being that believes that you was a drug dealer. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Okay, look, and she was talking about, me and Pac's relationship was all about survival. Survival? Every time I seen him, he had a bulletproof vest on. He was good. I just don't understand how she is dragging this. Then, to top it all off, I love Jada Pinkett Smith, but I don't like whenever this stuff comes out because she's been talking way too much. Just like trying to put herself in there. All she had to say was, I don't know about this movie, but there was no relationship the way they said it was. That's portrayed, it was totally scripted. It was wrote by somebody that didn't know us as a, as a couple or a non-couple. We were friends, we hung out with the same people, and some pictures were taken. Slander was made and a story was built. Say the truth. Oh my God. And no, I'm not in Hollywood. But no, I don't have to be. I do not have to be. If they were, look, it just makes me mad when she said she was a drug dealer. Like, where are you trying to get some points? Then she stated that she was going to write a book. She said, I'm writing a book. At the end of this review, the interview, I want to say, I don't even know, maybe 20 minutes in, she stated, that's why I think it's a good idea that I write a book. You ain't even got started on the book. You just plug yourself for a book that's coming out that you ain't even started writing yet? Oh my God. And so anyway, she promotes diversity. So I guess, in a sense, I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Because Uzi Vert and Lil Yachty and, Trippie Redd and all these people that have these like psychedelic looks to them, they're making it. I mean, it is about diversity, but is the stage big enough for all this diversity? Okay, you got a lot of real rappers out there that are just not happy with all that, but yet, and when you encourage it, it is what it is. Everybody deserves to be in the limelight. I am not for one moment slandering, when I say diversity, I mean people that you don't overlook. Somebody that you notice in the crowd right off when you walk into a room. I like being that girl myself. So I'm not, what I mean? I'm not demoting what you can be. But I am saying there's too many people that start it and just don't know where to go with it. Okay? Too many people get into this industry just to flop. Your kids have a better chance at survival in this Hollywood game, although a lot of times you see people critiquing this family and just ripping apart. I mean, just memeing it, ripping it apart. And if that's okay with you, that's okay, I guess. You know, you don't mind it. I know here on YouTube, you know, we take a beating, you know what I mean, from trolls left and right. It is what it is. But all in the same, when people go too far, you know, you gotta stand your game, and you gotta, you know, like, you got to stand your game. You just do. So anyway, the diversity thing, I'm all for it. It's just that whenever you start something, please finish it. You know what I mean? Like, please finish it. Let's see what you're all about. Let's see what you end up. Let's see what you're getting into. You know, let's do that. Social media is just like blowing up, y'all. If you don't have like every social media backing you up, and you know, following here and a following here and a following here, you really ain't letting everybody really see or get a piece of you. So it's always nice to kind of do that. What I'm saying is, dang, why you gotta say you a drug dealer though? I just don't get it. That's not giving you no kind of brownie points at all. At all. It even makes you look a little weird. Like, I don't know if you're saying you're a drug dealer because you know that one of your kids do it. Like, what is going on? What's going on? It's not okay for you to say this. Even at your age, it's not okay for you to go back 20 fucking years and claim that you were something that we know you weren't. Like, we know you weren't. If you were doing anything illegal, you know Cosby gonna be the first person to set you aside and go, hey, I'm the only one with drugs on this set. And I ain't even doped you up yet, girl. But I'm just saying, I think that Cosby really is straight. I'm just joking, y'all. I love Cosby. I don't care who got something bad to say about him. Because honestly, y'all, Janice Dickinson saying that he did something. Girl, who don't you accuse of trying to be with your, you know, Steven Tyler looking ass? I'm just saying. So, with that being said, girl, come again. And like you kept on saying that part. Yeah, that part really got me. Because that part, you know, was a lie. You know it was a lie, girl. And if y'all got receipts, go on and put them in the description box below. But I don't think anybody got any coverage or receipts on what Jada Pinkett was doing back in 96. Okay? No. And so, yeah. Tell me what you guys think about this. I don't know what she's doing, y'all. I don't know what she's doing. Talking about a book she ain't even start to write yet. I'm gonna wait. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the description box below. Please like and subscribe to my channel because I come out with this kind of stuff all the time, y'all. And it's just my point of view. It's just how I see it. And I thank you guys so much for keeping up with me. Thanks, you guys. Bye.